sorry, this ain't no Jesus speech. Gotta keep carving on my reach. From what I'm gonna see on what have you been up to, because I missed you guys. And as you can see by the title, I am here with a story time, and it's juicy. But yeah, before we get into it, please hit the subscribe button, and also make sure you follow me on my socials at Mocha Latte. Yeah, anyways, as you can see by the title, you guys, yo, your girl got caught up. This is a story time about the time I ended up skipping school. I also ended up getting caught and I almost got suspended. So yeah, good times. Let me see where we can start. No, so y'all, okay, so it takes place back when I was about 15 or 16, and I was going to Lakewood High School. Once I got to Lakewood, it was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like, it was way closer to my house. My bad, I forgot to say, I ended up transferring high schools only because my school zone was a little bit too far, so it was really tiring for me. So I could just, you know, get what I need to get done throughout the day in school. I wouldn't be so exhausted, not enough in first period. One of those people, like, early in the morning, I don't care. Like, I am bubbly. How are you? You know, I am chirping with the birds. I am singing like I'm Cinderella. Like, I'm usually in a quite good mood. But I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wait. I think I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, wait. Yeah. All right. I think I'm good. You know, since I was in like business and financing at my other high school, I was trying to figure out what my niche was now. Like, I needed to find something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a student, I feel like you need to be distracted by something. You need to be doing something at all times. And I was trying to figure that out for myself, like what I could partake in and stuff like that, but I couldn't. I didn't find anything at the time. Grades were slipping. I ended up having to go to summer school. I was like, summer school? That sounds kind of fun. Summer school, okay. Ended up going to summer school, and it wasn't that bad. You know, I really didn't think it was that bad, in my opinion. Even looking back on it, I had quite a good time. Oh my gosh, like, I would just be in there, like, listening to music, and like, I would just be blasting my music. I'm one of those people that blast my music. Like, I need you to know how I'm feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I would have the instructors, like, they'll come up to me and they'll be like, hey, you need to tone it down. And they'll be playing with me and stuff like that. You wouldn't be like that serious. It was a good time for me. So then I would sit next to we can go ahead and give him the name. I'm gonna give him the name Lucas. Like, I would sit by Lucas like every day, and he was a really nice guy, like super chill. He was in the basketball. Oh, let me pull up my shirt. My bad. You too. I heard they be having some stripping. I was like, oh, dang. Like, we'll be like cracking jokes. Like, we'll be just laughing, chit-chatting all damn the whole class. Like, I really don't even think we learned anything the whole time. We were just, but like I said, it was fun. It was fun for me. So I would notice that, like, there would be this guy like straight ahead. Like, this is me and Lucas's table, and then there's another table in front of us. The kids are facing this way, if that makes sense. We see their faces. Like, that was looking at me. Like, he would look at me every single day, and I'll be like, and I thought like maybe I was tripping. Sometimes I'd be in my head, I'd be like, am I tripping? And like, eventually I asked Lucas, and I'm like, watch next time, matter of fact, tomorrow, like, pay attention, like, see if he's like looking at me, because like, me and Lucas, like, we would chit chat, like, we were just, you know, cool or whatever. We like, you know, like, see if he's tripping on me or whatever. So, you know, next day, whatever came around, and I try to point it out again, because I'm like, Lucas, look. And he was like, yeah. Not exactly sure if they already knew each other. The school is a pretty small school, so it's like, and on top of that, the city is pretty small. Everyone knows everyone. Oh yeah, so I'm like, Lucas, what's going on? You see him? He was like, yeah. Eventually, the guy, we're gonna give him the name Cancer, the zodiac sign. We were in the library, me and Lucas been a bump into Cancer. And oh, I think he did know him. Yeah, he knew him. So they're having okay. So they're talking. I'm a really shy person. I'm super quiet. So I'm allowing them to have their conversation. Cancer had on, I think it was a black hoodie and some cargo pants. This is when me and Cancer had our first encounter, and he says, hi, my name is Cancer. You know, like, we're talking, and I'm like, okay, he seems like a really friendly guy. He seems nice. But he's giving me these eyes, bro. He's giving me these eyes. Eventually, Cancer decides to hit me up in the DMs. This was right around the time Facebook was really popping. Hit me up in the DMs. I don't necessarily know how. Oh, I guess I can make it up, right? I don't necessarily remember exactly what he said to me, but he was a gentleman. He started to realize, oh, Lord, I think I'm starting to like this guy. I am not gonna lie, I'm one of those people, I fall and I fall hard, baby. Okay, I fall hard and it's embarrassing. Like, I fall like I slipped on a banana, but I like literally do this and fall on my, yeah, that's me when I fall in love, okay? So I slipped on a banana for him and I was ready. I had insurance in my head, so what's up? And so our first encounter, our first meetup finally happened. He wanted to meet up at this church. It was super convenient, mainly because it was right across the street from our school. Like, it was getting kind of chilly, and when it, oh my gosh, like, I just remember back in the day when it would get cold, like, it just, you would feel it in the air. Like, I don't know if it was because, like, I would have to wake up super early in the morning. Like, when you gotta go to school, 7 in the morning. Like, yeah, that's like the coldest time. That's when the temperature like really has dropped. And so I'm like, yeah, it felt like love was in the air. And Cupid, come here, come right here, come to me. But that's all right. So I fall in love so hard, it's ridiculous. And so I decided I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out what I had wore to school that morning. I probably had on a t-shirt and some skinny jeans. Oh lordy. Yeah, no, anyways. So, oh my gosh. Back in the day, I used to get, do you guys remember Black Star? I used to get Black Star. I would get the 2-packs and maybe I would glue those tracks on so good. I would do my own hair. Like, first I would have like a few of my homegirls do it. It was so cute. It was super adorable. I thought I was stepping. Listen, I came to school with my tank top, my t-shirt and my skinny jeans. And once before first period I put on this white romper. I made it out. I'm not even gonna say how I did it anyways, but I'm gonna tell you a little part. I had to climb the fence, baby. Me, I could climb the fence to see my man. Guess what me I go do? Climb the fence. So your girl, and I'm so serious, and I made it over, but once I made it over, I felt the back of my leg and I scraped the crap out of it, like of the back of my leg. And I was kind of, well, it wasn't too bad, it was a little scrape. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I made it over. Creased my little butt. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention, you guys, before this, I made my way to Publix and I had bought some cupcakes, and I think it had frosting on it. I know it was pink and white. I don't necessarily, oh wait, no, it was a red velvet. It was red velvet. I was on the phone with him the night before and I was like, you know, what kind of cake do you like? Made it over the fence, a little scrape, and my cupcakes, my man's cupcakes were safe. I got him some red velvet cupcakes. This is so funny to remember. And they were mini ones, the little tiny mini ones. And so, y'all, I made it over the fence with cupcakes. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Ah! And sat by the bleachers because they had a little baseball field out there. And so I was sitting by the bleachers, waiting. I'm gonna try to remember. I don't even know if like I said, I was about 15 or 16 at this time. I don't think I was allowed to have a phone, so I don't think I had a phone to be able to be like, hey, I just made it, I'm here waiting on you. Yeah, no, I don't think I have my phone at this time. So I'm just like sitting there waiting for him to just show up. And guys, I see my man. I get excited, I get the butterflies. I'm sitting like this, I start bouncing like I run to him and I give him the biggest bear hug. I ended up hopping off of him because he's way taller than me. You know, I'm 5'1". I gave him the cupcakes, and I just thought about it. I had a card for him too, because I had a thing for doing stuff like that. Like, I was a card giver. Like, I wanted you to feel how I feel. Just that person. Like, if I'm happy, I want to share that happiness with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, yeah. So I gave him the red velvet cupcakes, and he gave me a necklace kind of similar to this, and it was real sterling silver. I think it was such like a different design, but it had like some stones in it. If I can find this picture of me in this white romper and my necklace by the baseball fields, I am going to cry. Like, I'm literally gonna insert it right here. I swear to you, like, that's so funny to even remember. Like, I love this kind of story time stuff. Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. Like, I was so excited. He put it on for me. You know, I did the go ahead. I was so thankful. We sat by the baseball field and we just talked for a little bit. We're just engaged at this point, you know, we're locking eyes, we're talking, and we missed each other, bro. Like, oh my gosh, sometimes I will rewatch the video, and I'm like, yo, I got a vein popping out of my neck. Like, why? Come on now, don't do that. The funny thing is, we're just like sitting, looking around, just kind of laughing, like, but we're so why did we keep sitting by the bleachers? Why do we keep sitting by the bleachers? Knowing, you know, I guess we were just so in awe at the fact that we had not seen each other in so long. We just really had to catch up. We just had to catch up. Like, sometimes the banter is just worth it. The banter is just worth it. Even if it's a 2-hour-long conversation, sometimes it was needed. And so the banter was worth it, and we continued. God, it was so weird. It was so weird. When we were out there by the baseball field, it was like, we just saw so many kids from Lakewood. It was just like, what are you doing out here? Like, it was like everybody was skipping school that day. And it was not it wasn't senior skip day or nothing like that, bro. It was so many people skipping school. Like, I saw 2 boys just walking, like, we're like, what the? Ended up seeing a girl. I'm like, what the heck is going on? She's like walking, like, on the phone. Like, she wasn't seeming like she was in like a bad situation or nothing, but it seemed like something was going on with her. But anyway, so she was out there, she was on the phone, and we're still just like, what is going on? We still didn't end up leaving these bleachers. We're still talking. So, how you been, Stink? No, like, listen, I missed you, babe. Like, for real. It's like really just so in awe at the fact that I got him these cupcakes. Like, listen, I got you, babe. Like, buy you cupcakes, man. I'm gonna make you cupcakes, okay? Stop playing with me. Okay, at this point I was making brownies and stuff, so yeah. I'm like, I miss you, da, da, da. All of a sudden here, 10-4, we got him. Before I even realized what was going on, I'm like, my eyes got so big. It's probably like, what, 20 minutes into our meetup? Like, come on now, really? And we hadn't seen each other in so long. Like, listen, it was kind of like, I don't know, it was kind of like Hunger Games or something, and you just heard the national anthem to get that ass up, and we got our asses up. Because we was about to haul ass. We didn't even make it that far at all. Like, listen, before we can even, it's not like we couldn't run. We didn't run, or we didn't have the traction. Because listen, baby, I'm a runner. It's like we didn't even have a chance to, like, it was like freeze. Freeze. And we literally had no other choice. So all of a sudden we see gentleman that works in the school. We're gonna give him the name Mr. Lejeune. So me and Cancer look at each other like,
damn boy, he's sick.
Man, Mr. Lejeune, it don't even matter to you guys, because damn, this this story stressing me out. I was so emotional of having to be taken away. So Mr. Lejeune, he says, are you guys skipping school? I was just so hurt, bro. I just couldn't even hear his question. I gotta think back on it. I was so emotional. I know this sounds so dramatic. Like, girl, you were in high school. But ended up, you know what? I'm gonna tell you that in the end. Mr. Lejeune, he knew that Cancer didn't attend the school anymore. You know, because he was going to another school now. You know, as long as we could still keep in contact. Because I grew up in a strict household, so in my head, I don't know how a relationship is supposed to really be. It was a lot of flame between the two of we. Yeah. A whole heap of flame. We couldn't burn out with one finger. You have to dash one water on it, and it still couldn't come out. That's how the love did stay. So that's the best way I can describe it. And so I couldn't hear his question. I looked at Cancer, he looked at me, and Cancer asked Mr. Lejeune, can he at least say goodbye? And Mr. Lejeune was like, no. Oh, Cancer ain't feel too good about it. He ain't feel too good about it. I look back, I told him bye, and like I said, I don't know if I said this, if I had a phone or not. I was 15, or 16, so I didn't have a phone. I didn't know how I was gonna be able to communicate with him. I wasn't even gonna be, like, I would have I was able to have the phone, like a cell phone, for like a few hours, and I would just text him, you know, just be like, hey, I missed you, how was your day, you know, stuff like that, and then that would be it. And we wouldn't be able to see each other because I wasn't able to go out. Like, very strict household, yes. All this was happening simultaneously while the other kids ended up just leaving. Like, I don't think any other kids got caught that day besides us. Like, it's like, I'm trying to tell you, like, it seemed like there were so many kids, but what we did wrong was stay by the bleachers. Doing too much. That was just doing too much, you know. So then I get walked with the walk of shame. My head is down, like, damn, I really gotta do the walk of shame. This is bullshit. Okay. But you know what? We just gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, he eventually made it to the office and I had to sit there. They told me to sit and wait, and so I'm just waiting for the interrogation. I'm just sitting there like, oh my gosh, like I said, I grew up in a really strict household, and so I didn't know what was about to happen after this, or if I was going to be able to even see him again. Whatever they call the police officers for high schools, that's the person. We're gonna name him Mr. Bounty. Mr. Bounty sat down, had a serious expression. He was not playing. He just simply asked me,
"Why did you decide it was a good idea for you to skip school?"
I'm ready for these questions. I'm not ready for these questions. I don't honestly get in trouble at all. Like, this was big for me. This was big, okay? I was crying. And, oh wait, I forgot I gotta look in the camera when I talk. He eventually asks me a question that makes me emotional. And I'm just crying now. My head is down. I feel just the tears dropping on my legs. I still didn't change my romper. I didn't change the romper yet. Just maybe the question that he was asking me. Are you crying because just having not seeing your boyfriend again? And I was like, not seeing my boyfriend. But like I was on 10. I was on 10. I think he kind of understood. Like, I guess it might be puppy love in his head, you know. So after this, yeah, I pretty much had to do the second walk of shame, which was what I expected. I had to go through the hallway, and he told me to change. And he honestly, he cut me off with some slack. He told me to just change and get to class. I don't get in trouble. I don't do nothing. Okay? I don't do nothing. So afterwards, how long after was it when we saw each other again? It had to be a few weeks, but we stayed together. Long story short, we tied the knot. We tied the knot, I'm just kidding. But no, deadass. So we've been married for quite some time now. But yeah, let me know if you guys like this kind of setup. If you want me to do more story times. I actually really enjoyed this. This was funny to like think back on all this stuff. Catches your interest, these type of story times, just let me know. Comment down below, give your girl a big thumbs up, turn your post notifications on so you can know whenever I'm posting, and I shall see you guys soon. Bye. Oh.